Dairy farming practices can vary between countries due to differences in climate, geography, regulations, and cultural preferences. New Zealand has a unique set of characteristics that distinguish its dairy farming industry from that of other countries. Here are some key differences. Grass-based system, New Zealand. The majority of dairy farming in New Zealand follows a pasture-based system. Cows graze on lush, green pastures for most of the year. This reliance on grass allows for a cost-effective and efficient production model. Other countries. In some other countries, especially those with different climates, dairy farming may involve a greater reliance on supplementary feeds, such as grains and silage, especially during the winter months when pastures may be less productive. Herd size, New Zealand. Dairy farms in New Zealand tend to have relatively large herds compared to some other countries. The average herd size is often larger, and farms may cover extensive areas. Other countries. In some regions, especially in Europe and parts of the United States, dairy farms may have smaller herds, and there's a trend toward larger, more intensive operations. Seasonality, New Zealand. New Zealand's temperate climate allows for year-round grazing, but there can still be some seasonality in milk production. Peak calving often occurs in the spring. Other countries, in regions with more extreme climates, such as Northern Europe or parts of the United States, dairy farmers may face challenges associated with colder winters, leading to more seasonality in milk production. Regulations. New Zealand. The regulatory environment in New Zealand may differ from that in other countries, impacting aspects such as environmental practices, animal welfare standards, and milk pricing. Other countries. Different countries have varying regulations governing dairy farming practices, including standards for the use of antibiotics, hormones, and other inputs. Technological adoption, New Zealand. While New Zealand dairy farms can be highly efficient, they may not always adopt the same level of technological intensity seen in some other dairy-producing nations. Other countries. In some countries, there's a higher adoption of technology, including automated milking systems, precision farming, and advanced data analytics. Export orientation. New Zealand. The country is known for its strong emphasis on dairy exports, with a significant portion of its production destined for international markets. Other countries. While many countries export dairy products, the degree of export orientation can vary. Some nations may focus more on meeting domestic demand. It's important to note that these are generalizations, and there can be significant variation within countries based on factors such as farm size, management practices, and regional differences. Additionally, global trends and the adoption of new technologies may lead to ongoing changes in dairy farming practices worldwide,